Hi, I'm John Nielsen with AAA, and today we're talking about buying and maintaining your tires. And in this segment, we're going to talk specifically about changing a flat tire. Now this may seem a little bit contrived, and that's because it is. We brought my car into the shop because this is a safe environment and will allow me to show you the steps involved in changing the flat. At the roadside, you'll want to make sure that you're in a safe position, that traffic can see you, that you're well away from the flow of traffic, and that you're on a solid surface. Jacking up a car on a soft surface, sand, dirt, anything like that can allow the car to actually fall off of the jack and can result in severe personal injury. So if you cannot get safely off of the road, if there's high traffic, if you're in an area that you don't feel is stable, the ground's not hard, now's not the time to try to change your tire. Call for some assistance. Similarly, if you feel uncomfortable with any of the steps we're about to go through, it's another great time to call a professional. There's no sense getting hurt over changing a spare tire. Now, assuming that we're as far off the road as we can, that we've placed a triangle, if we have one in the trunk of our car, to alert traffic there's a breakdown ahead. We have set the emergency brake, we've set our emergency flashers. We're going to talk about actually changing the tire. The first thing we want to do is pull the owner's manual out of the glove box. That's going to show us step-by-step how to change the tire. It'll also highlight any safety features we need to know about. The owner's manual tells us to put a wheel chock behind the wheel. Now, this is usually not included with the vehicle, so it's something you're going to have to purchase and keep in the trunk before you find yourself at the roadside. Once we understand what needs to be done in the car, we're going to go to the back of the car, to the trunk or the hatch, and actually remove the spare tire, the jack, and if there's locks on the wheels themselves, the key for that should be in the trunk or would be in the glove box. We're going to get all that together and come on back to the front of the car. We're going to loosen the lug nuts, and then we'll place the jack under the vehicle where it's indicated in the owner's manual and jack up the car. You'll jack up the vehicle to get it far enough off the ground to allow you to remove the tire. You'll remove the lug nuts by hand, then you'll remove your tire and set it at the roadside. Next, what I'll do is take my rag and wipe down the threads and the backing plate on the wheel. This makes sure that there's no corrosion. You install your spare tire, install the lug nuts finger tight. You would lower the jack and then tighten your lug nuts in a pattern indicated in your owner's manual. Failure to properly torque and install the lug nuts can cause the wheel or the brakes themselves to begin to warp and cause problems later on. Now, a couple of things you noticed. I had a set of gloves with me and a rag and also something to kneel down on. This is something I keep in the trunk just in case I end up at the roadside. It's a great thing for you to keep in, and maybe a towel or sheet or a blanket to kneel on at the roadside, or even to put your spare tire in when you're done. These are little tips that'll pay off if you ever need to get it done. The final step in our procedure is to go visit our tire dealer, have our tire repaired or replaced as necessary. So now we've covered how to buy and maintain your tires. I hope that you have a better understanding of what's involved in buying a tire and selecting the right tire for what you do, and also how to change your tire at the roadside and additional tips to keep everyone safe. Thank you very much.